Welcome back, guys, to our Legacy playthrough of Destiny 1. We are wrapping up our strike playlist experience where I go through and I just like solo every single strike, mainly because I have to since the player count is so low in Destiny 1, at least in doing the strikes. We are going to do the light 320 version, or light level 320 version of the Wretched Eye. This is, I think, the hardest strike, or the second hardest to the Omnigul strike. It's definitely the hardest. Well, this one and Omnigul are really tough nightfalls too, because there's like, Omnigul at least gives you a handful of spaces where you can avoid incoming damage, but this one doesn't really give you a whole lot, because you have two bosses at the end, and one of them is completely immune and invulnerable to damage. This one is tough. We did do this boss fight. I did jump into the strike as part of the campaign because it was required of me, and we did the boss fight. But now we're going to do the whole thing solo, because when I did it before and I jumped into the strike, we jumped at the end of the strike, right in the middle of the boss fight, helping some other player do it, and that actually worked out well. He wasn't the most, or they weren't the most competent player, but I died a couple times too, so I mean, I gotta remember that I wasn't great at it either. But at least the other player was a distraction, so I could take out some of the enemies and make room. This is going to be a tough one. I don't know how this is going to go. Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it, and I doubt we're going to have other players jump in here, but I guess we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it and wish me luck, I suppose.
The Splicer's High Priest has crews pushing further underground in the Plague Lands. Looks like a large-scale mobilization against a hive nest.
An army of hive controlled by the Splicers would be the end of old Russia.
Could be the end of everything. The Devils are
dramatic.
Evolving. Neutralize them before this goes any further, Guardian.
The end of everything. Shut up, Cheryl. We never see you again after this.
All right. There's a series of old missile silos near the bunker. I've got reports of hive near that location.
Sounds like the place to be.
Now,
Yeah. And remember, target anything that moves. Every kill gets us one less Splicer or hive to be warped by Siva.
Noted.
this was one of the only strikes that was like incredibly unique, because it was like it was a unique area. And it didn't reuse assets, I don't think, unless I'm wrong, because this, I remember this now, because you can actually summon your vehicle throughout this, I think. A portion of it anyway, because this is all the Plague Lands. And I think every other strike, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like 80% sure, as I am with most things, that every strike is like reusing assets from like a story mission or, shit, this is gonna be tough. A patrol space or something. This one, well, I guess you could argue this is part of a patrol space as well. Maybe. But it's a new area, I don't know. A new area for the game, I suppose. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say. But I suppose you can probably come through here on a patrol as well. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Terrible thrower here. Okay, I'm not gonna. Jesus. Alright, let's go.
I'm picking up several concentrated SAA nodes ahead.
The Splicers are using Siva to augment the silo's old defense protocols. They've got the inner doors sealed tight. If you want to get inside, you'll need to find and destroy those Siva nodes.
Saw me from so far. Okay, so we've got Hive on the right, then we've got Splicers on the left. Man, I really wonder if Sony cares about like bringing this particular content back, like the Rise of Iron stuff, Siva, because like fans really want it. And I know that they're very much against it, but like the fact that they were considering bringing Wrath of the Machine back means that they have the potential to do it. And the reason why they didn't is because it was too expensive and King's Fall was easier to deploy, and they needed to free up resources to work on the final shape, because Sony obviously did not like what they were doing, and they like pushed them to do more. I think also too, Bungie knew that the Lightfall was such a disaster, they had to go like completely hard on on that particular expansion. So it's possible that Rise of Iron's raid at least can show up.
Another SAA node.
So I don't want to count it out completely. Because if they thought about it, that means they could do it. I don't know what made it so expensive. Like, what could it possibly be? I don't know. I like, is it just like the SAA animations, the character? Like, I don't really get it. Because, like, yeah, the splicers look a little different than any other variation of the Fallen, I suppose, but they're not so different because, I don't know. One Dreg looks like a Maul, one Vandal looks like a Maul, you know what I mean? So, like, I really don't know. I see you, bitch. Oh. So I'm not sure. What the hell? I don't know. I'm not a developer. I have no clue what makes it difficult to bring this back. I mean, if they're red enemies, they've got red energy. But I think maybe it had to be like there's just a lot of unique animations maybe in Wrath. Damn it. Like, I have to think that would be it, right? Maybe the mechanics of Wrath are the most varied and unique and they're intensive. Because, like, even playing Wrath now, like, I haven't played it yet at the time of this recording. I haven't played it yet. But I remember it being really intensive on console. Because obviously it wasn't on PC, but, like, it was really tough on the hardware. And, like, frame rates dropped like crazy when you were doing some of the boss fights.
Picking up one more node. Let's go get it.
I don't know. I think it's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of excuses, in my opinion. I think Bungie, the AAA studio, they had before they laid everybody off thousands of people, like close to 2,000 people on their staff, I think, right? So, you know, now they've got Sony money. If they haven't burnt through every cent, which they probably have. I don't know. I think Sony would be a little hesitant or reluctant to give any more money, but like they need a win. It's been tough on them with the way Concord went down, how Sony's everything's going with Bungie and how expensive that was. Like the low sales of or pre-orders or whatever, PlayStation 5 Pro. Like, I just feel like the Pro console is just too expensive. And it's funny too, I actually today, at the time of this recording, people were doing a comparison of like, oh, look at you know, PlayStation 5 versus PlayStation 5 Pro. Look at the differences in effects, and it's like identical. I couldn't see a single difference. Like, sometimes you can tell maybe a little bit of the ripples in the water. Maybe you can tell like there we go. Like shadow quality and all that, but nothing. Like, people were trying to compare it, and I'm
That's
like,
the last node. Security protocols are clear and hackable.
I didn't see anything. No differences. And I think they were using The Last of Us Part 2, and I'm like, I can't see. That game is already beautiful. Like, I honestly can't see any difference at all.
The splicers have fortified the entrance. We've got heavy resistance.
They must have driven the hive deeper into the silos. Fight through it.
Do not miss the turrets.
Energy spikes below us. Multiple nodes, all powering another barrier. But I can't nail down their locations. The readings are too sporadic.
You know what to do, Guardian. Find those nodes, unload on them, and keep moving.
Still, I've got so many questions, like, where does the money go with Bungie, you know? I know we keep joking about Pete Parsons' car collection, and maybe that's where a good portion of it goes, but, like, I want to see receipts. Like, I want to see what they're spending money on. Because I would think things would be easier to develop these days, you know? All the advancements in technology that we have, they've reused, like, Destiny 2 is like 85% reused Destiny 1 content and, like, you know, and reused year 1, year 2 content. It's like everything that we get seasonal is not, it's not new. Those numbers are obviously, you know, nonsense. Like, I'm sure they've probably done a lot more new stuff than I'm thinking about, but I'm just saying, like, they've cut corners so much on reusing a lot of content. From the content vault to reissuing stuff per season, the Destiny 1 raids coming back. Like, I know there's, like, new locations and new raids and stuff, but, like, I feel like there's just no excuse to not bring Wrath back. Ah, shit, I'm dead. That was close. That was a heavy hit. Where is this guy? Love that explosion.
Keep moving. The closer we get to each node, the easier they are to map. All right, still getting strong SIVA readings. There must be another node.
Man, I missed this place. This strike is a lot of fun. The boss fight is what I'm really worried about, though.
The splicers have taken this hatchery. The hive bioorganic architecture is still intact, but there are microbursts of SIVA activity all around us.
I've got no pity to spare for the hive. Keep going.
This one does require a little bit of focus, though. That was a unique sound I don't remember hearing. Oh, Jesus. I remember there was one platform that fell. That's one of them.
That did it. No idea what those nodes were protecting, but the barrier's down.
Okay. God, wretched eye, man. I can hear that thing. I think this is it.
You're all that stands between the Splicer's High Priest and whatever mad science he's cooking up down there. End this.
All that, I missed it. grab whatever it dropped. Okay, let me think. Icebreaker is, yeah, I mean, it's the best I got right now. It also makes you think too, like I've used the same loadout throughout the majority of my playthrough, a few adjustments here and there. But I think Bungie's so desperate to make us, like, force us to change our loadout, and that frustrates me. Because in my mind, it's like, make good content. Don't force me to play your way. Don't force me to change my weapons and my armor and all that stuff. Like, if the content was good, you know,
doesn't look good.
I wouldn't mind
Did you find the High Priest?
using the same weapons all the time, you know? Challenges with different weapons is fine. That's cool.
Let's get a closer look at that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Disgust.
Makes you wonder what they're willing to do to us.
Sounds like you're about to find out. Eyes up, Guardian.
Try to get a picture there, but that's going to be tough. Okay. Oh, crap. Here we go. Really could use another player. Oh, shit. Here comes the ogre. He's going to start running at me, too, eventually. Yeah, this is going to be really, really hard. The Nightfall with 3 people, it was so tough. Because you get clipped like I am, and then there's... Oh, God. The ogre's immune to damage, and then eventually shanks are going to come out of the ceiling. Crap. I thought I would be able to damage that thing, but... We're gonna die for sure at one point, because this is gonna be hard. Just trying to get out of here. Yeah, he's gonna start running eventually. Shit, here comes these things. Once I hit half health, I think that's when he starts running. Shit, here he goes. It's gonna start speeding up any minute, I can feel it. Oh my god, there's so many more enemies showing up now. Lights you up, doesn't he? There it is. Shit. God. Come on, super. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit. That sucked. Oh, God. The only thing I can really do is hold out my super. Yeah, shit. I can't get a shot off at that point. And if he smashes on me, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, lucky. I don't know what to do. Run and run and run. I just don't have time to get a shot or pop a synth or anything. There's no way to avoid him. Oh shit. Just to a spot. Jesus Christ. Oh, that'll be good. Take that. Shit. More and more enemies. Come on. Couldn't even get a sniper shot. Phew. You gotta kill him. Can't kill the ogre. Damn, that sucks. Come on. Almost there. Come on, there we go. Yes! Oh, and he dropped a purple. What did you drop for me?
What
Oh,
mess. The
sublime.
High Priest wasn't looking to build a hive slave army. He was just removing their body parts to be joined with Siva.
Bioengineering's become the Splicer's main MO. We're lucky to have dropped their High Priest before he could perfect any of this madness, but it's gotta make you wonder.
Yeah. Oh my
Perversions are
god.
they planning?
I made it. Did I die throughout that at all? I don't think I did. Dude, we soloed that and we beat it without dying. Flawless. Oh my god, that was tough, dude. There were so many times where my butt cheeks were so tight. I was just like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. That's amazing. 181 kills, 24 precisions. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, baby. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Well, the strikes are done. I'm going to be working on the raids now with some people, so we're going to figure out how we're going to pull that off. I got to find some legacy players that are interested in doing that with me. Let me go to the tower and decrypt some things. We actually did that in, I wouldn't say record time, but we did it pretty efficiently. about 25 minutes. So that's pretty cool. But all right, yeah, that's a wrap on this episode of our Destiny 1 Legacy playthrough, specifically the strike stuff. We have done all the main campaigns up to this point. We have done all the strikes up to this point. All of them solo too, the strikes, so that's pretty cool. So I'll say this once more. If you enjoyed this episode of our playthrough, you can show some love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Any feedback for me, leave in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box, as there are some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Destiny 1, where we'll be doing the raids. But, alright, that's it for me, guys. Take care, be well. I will see you around. Later.